Hello, everybody. This is Emar Silvertooth, and welcome to another edition of the Fighting Peaches. We will be featuring Georgia State linebacker Chris Davis Jr., recapping the Panthers' 2024 spring football contest. As always, to follow everything that we're doing, head to the mothership, the sportsinquirer.net, premier site for news and notes in the world of sports. You can also head to our social media platforms on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook under Sports Inquirer, or search look up me up at E. Marcel Portut. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share our content. We would greatly appreciate it. And you can also head to our other digital platforms that you listen and watch your content on. And that includes YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, and much more. Once again, search for the Sports Inquirer or my name, E. Marcel Pursuit, and you will be able to find us. And we are recording this on April 15th, 2024. We were able to attend the Georgia State football 2024 spring game a few days ago on April 12th. Very festive affair. Got to catch up with some of my fellow Atlanta media members. Haven't seen some of them in a few months with the end of football season and now the start kind of the 2024 campaign. It was the first spring practice sessions and first spring game under new head coach Dell McGee. Make sure you head to our site and you will see his presser. We are focused now on linebacker Chris Davis Jr. He had some thoughts on the team's defensive efforts and engaging with the Georgia State community and how this first spring session and game went under new head coach Del McGee. So here is Chris Davis Jr. Enjoy.
Nice to get some sacks in a game like this, even though it's 2 and 10.
Definitely. Yeah, heck yeah. Like, as long as I hear the whistle blow, that's all I was looking for.
What's been different about the defense and the new scheme under Coach Shearer?
I just feel like it's like more organized. It's real like more attention to detail on smaller things. Like, he had NFL experience, so he's bringing all of that stuff. Like he's showing us NFL film like as teach tape. Like it's not his old team. Sometimes it is like at Tennessee and stuff, but like just having that NFL experience and it's other coaches that on the staff that had NFL experience. So it's just like a little bit more like critical on like smaller details.
How has it been under Coach McGee, just the entire new coaching staff? It was a late turnaround for you, but just how's it been getting acclimated to your new coaches?
It's been amazing. I'll be having fun with them. Like they know what they're doing. So they're not like those new coaches who are like experienced. Like Coach McGee was at Georgia for 8 years, so like he's coming in with literally like the best program like as his backing. So you could tell like certain things that we had before like changing instantly. Like just certain like just the culture. And so we already was a tight group before. Like we were always real tight knit and real close. We loved each other a lot. But like now it's like we just taking them to like another step.
How do the next few months look for you as you get ready and preparing for the season, just you individually and then the team as a unit overall?
Just grind. We got a new coach, Coach KJ, is our strength coach. He was at Georgia too. He was at a couple of Virginia Tech too. So like just head down and grind because this the long stretch right here. The summertime it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be muggy. Just so this when you make your biggest stretch now because he know what he done seen us all play our D line coach, our DC. So he gonna be able to tell us like, look, this is what you need to get better at. This when things get like real critical. I feel like, especially for me, I gotta get better at my pass rush. I gotta play better with my hands. It's a lot of things I gotta make sure because season coming, it ain't no more working. It's time to put the tape on the field.
What will you look for as the weeks progress to let you know you guys are progressing where you want to be ready this season?
I feel like we'll know it. Just like simple things like hand placement, simple stuff like some things that I be thinking about before the play is gonna be coming more naturally. I feel like, and especially like with our D line coach, our DC, with everybody, they're gonna focus so much on it, and then like as players, like we're gonna do a lot of after practice stuff, just stuff that we're gonna do all that we be doing before, but we just gotta push to the next level. Just do a lot of after hour stuff, just so we make sure we get better.
Having a new coaching staff this season, what are you most excited for?
I feel like he's way more connected now. Like I just went to a financial advisement thing on campus, and like they was all telling me like they just seen Coach McGee yesterday, and I'm like, that's crazy. Like that's our head coach. So like we think of him as like our top dog. And they like, yeah, Coach McGee was just here yesterday. I said that's you know what I'm saying. Like that you can tell he's so much more connected. Just like with the smaller things, like he's talking to everybody. Like he's telling us like one of our goals for this spring was to shake 3 people's hands a day. Like anybody on campus, out and out, just going around. And I feel like stuff like that is just gonna like it's gonna make the culture just like not just our football team, but like Georgia State as a whole football. Like it's gonna make it mean more. And yeah, like that, it's just gonna be fun.
You talk about connection. How important do you think that is going to be this season?
It's gonna be huge. But like connection just like with the football team, but also like without like outside the football team. Like that spring, I don't know if you were here last year, but like that spring game versus last year's spring game is completely different. Like like stuff like just small things like signing autographs. I know they like smaller kids, but little stuff like that, like we wasn't doing that. So like to me, that's huge. You know what I'm saying? So like something that's small as just a little kid just coming to ask for art. He don't even know my name, but it just means so much because like it wasn't brought up before. And to me, I was like, well, I haven't did anything. I don't need an autograph, but like him asking me just small stuff like that, just me being connected with the kids, me being connected with the community, all those kind of things just mean a lot.
Thank you.
Definitely, it was lit. But like it's gonna season, we're gonna turn up all the way. First game at Georgia Tech, so we got a great. We could start the season off so great. We just go out there with a bang and we're gonna beat them boys. It's gonna be a roller coaster after that. It's gonna be a whole bunch of more fans at the games after that.
All right, that's Chris Davis Jr. Calling his shot, or the team calling their shot with the Georgia Tech. And they do open the regular season in a few months against Georgia Tech. We'll see what happens at that contest. I laugh at that because that's a lot of energy, and that's good positive energy. You want that from your team as you progress through the spring practices and even through as he mentioned, the grind of the summer and the summer workouts and everything like that. But it was good. It was good being out there. You could tell the atmosphere, a lot of energy, had music playing throughout. A lot of recruits from I want to say Metro Georgia, but even beyond that, I saw representation from South Georgia and from different counties. Obviously, the Metro ones that we're familiar with is Cobb, Gwinnett, DeKalb, and much more. Those were present at Fulton. Those are present, but we also saw people from different parts of the state. So that was very impressive. And Dell McGee has, as Chris mentioned, spent 8 years on the Georgia staff and won 2 national championships as an assistant, and also has experience as a head coach in the state of Georgia. His ties are very strong within the state. And I thought it was also interesting to hear about the engagement with the community of the Georgia State community, shaking hands, getting financial advice. And I highly recommend that you go to the interview or the presser of head coach Dell McGee that we posted a few days ago, where he goes into more details about engaging with not only the Georgia State community, but also the business community of Atlanta and taking advantage of those networking opportunities. So very good impressions from Georgia State football as they do take a break here from us, the media, and we're not going to probably see them again until the early fall, late summer, when they start training camp preparing for the regular season. But thank you once again for listening and watching this latest edition of Fighting Peaches. As always, head to our social media platforms on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook under Sports Inquirer, all one word, and you can find us there. You can also go to our other platforms on YouTube, SoundCloud, and Spotify. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the content. We would greatly appreciate it. And as always, if all else fails, or if you just want to head to the central site, the central hub, or as we call it, the mothership of everything that we have going on, just head to the sportsinquirer.net. And from there, you'll be able to see all of our archives. You'll be able to get direct links to those social media platforms I just mentioned and much more. So once again, thank you for listening and watching this show. Until next time, good fight, good night, and be safe.